Hey guys, it's Angel, Angel's Magic Touch. I haven't been on here for a minute. Life's been kind of crazy. I apologize for that, but it's been a bit too much on social media with what the shit show I have going on in my own life. For those of you who have not checked out on previous videos, the husband fell ill with respiratory failure in March. He went in the hospital, came home on 5 liters of oxygen. We have him down to 2 now, but he was diagnosed with COPD after catching the flu. And we've been to several specialists. I've put in for disability, which of course we're still waiting on. We exhausted family leave. We exhausted retirement, savings. I've sold stuff. Of course, we were denied instantly for SSI because I have an old pickup that I was trying to sell. Disability is supposedly still in process, but they haven't even requested his medical records. Called about that on Friday. She said there needs to be an examiner assigned to review medical records, and she couldn't tell me when that would be because of the government shutdown. We have gotten approved for Medicaid and SNAP benefits. So for those of you who don't know, I'm now one of those terrible people that own those benefits, according to a lot of people out there. The house is up for sale because we've been informed after 3 months of waiting in July from the specialist that we need to go to lower elevation. He will not improve here. So the only option for that is to sell this place and try to go somewhere and buy something outright, because nobody's going to loan us money. He hasn't worked since March, and I've been unable to work but twice since then. When I inquired about working on the weekends, I was told it may cut my SNAP benefits, which is the EBT. For those of you who don't know, because you're on Medicaid and SNAP, you do not get a paycheck. Finally got through after 4 months of trying to a lady, because I do have a caregiver's card, because that's what I was doing when he got sick. He caught the flu from me, to hopefully get paid for taking care of him. When I leave, he doesn't function well. We suffered a couple of brain bleeds and a head injury after a fall a year ago last June. We were still recovering from that when, he got sick. So, we've now developed, or he's now developed tremors. So we're waiting for a referral to a neurologist. The doctor's put in 2. I haven't heard from either one of them yet. Supposedly the one that she called about today, they're booking in January, so I don't know that that will even happen with his tremors. And I just wanted to check in. I'm still partially trying to run my small business on the side. It's a lot. I'm also trying to pack up the house because I'm trying to sell it on my own. Realtors want 5% interest and wanted me to drop it to the bottom line. I currently have it listed on Zillow, my business page on Facebook, my personal page on Facebook, and I'm trying to sell it on my own. So we'll see how that goes. I just wanted to check in with all of you and put this out there. I did post a little video of the house tonight on TikTok, and posted the link and some pictures on my YouTube page. Both of those are my business page, which is Angel's Magic Touch. And that's where I'll post this video, is on YouTube and TikTok, because that's where I've been absent from so much. I'm going to do a couple of videos tonight. I'm going to do another one. I wanted to put this out here because there's so much hate about the SNAP benefits and such. in the environment right now. And that's a place I certainly never thought I'd be at 54 years old. I hope that none of you are ever in that spot. I can definitely tell you that before I was in that spot, I probably had some judgment from hearsay from other people about those programs. What I will tell you I had to do in getting those programs involved is prove constantly that I was a U.S. citizen and my husband was a U.S. citizen. So there's that. I don't know what to say about the other rhetoric that's out there. I know what my experience has been from this. I put out for assistance with a lot of other things, like LEAP I just applied for, and some other things that I tried to apply for, and I was told unless I was delinquent, I didn't apply. And that's what I fought so hard to not become through all of this, is delinquent on our bills. I had started a GoFundMe early on and started stashing money because my thought was, because he was sick, we needed a roof over his head and the car to get him back and forth to doctor's appointments. So I paid those first and foremost with the funds and the stuff we cashed out. Those things will now be coming due this next month. So I'll figure it out as I go. That's what I've done from the get-go here. The little valley we live in is an awesome place. It's going to be a place that we hate to leave. It's been our home for 25 years. But I know what he needs, according to the doctors. So that's what we're going to have to do. But what I want to tell you about your judgment about people on those programs is I used to be one of those people judging. So be careful, because karma's a bitch. She'll bite you in the ass. I certainly never thought I'd be here, and I got news for you. Most of us who are not rich, billionaires or millionaires or up somewhere close to that, you're only one illness, or two illnesses, I'm going to say, because he had two back-to-back. I'm still paying on still owe about $4,000 between the two hospitals with this head injury when we had private insurance. So I'm making monthly payments on those. And Medicaid is only retroactive for 3 months. So his stent, when he went into respiratory failure, was covered. But his head injury was not. I still have house payment, the car payment, utilities, all that stuff. So I'm currently trying to sell stuff that I won't have to move. I will try to put the link to the GoFundMe if you feel so inclined, and the link to the Zillow. It's already out there, actually. The address is on the TikTok page and the YouTube page. So if you're so inclined to be interested in buying a home in a beautiful little community in the middle of nowhere, Colorado, you might check those out. I just wanted to get on here and do an update. My TikTok family has been immeasurable. A lot of people I'm so grateful for in this small community and elsewhere. I've had people that showed up that I hadn't seen or heard from in years. So that's been a beautiful thing. Also, to probably lose me some fans, but I just want to say I was super happy and hopeful about the way the elections went last night. I think we have a broken system. I don't care if you're red or you're blue. That's just it. But I think we, as a community, are waking up the system. And that's a beautiful thing. Anyway, it's kind of been a lengthy video. I just realized it's been going 9 minutes, so we'll see if Talk lets me post it or if I need to do another one. But much love to you all. I hope that you will check out the home if you're in the market for buying a home. And I have it listed for $35,000 under appraisal. I did a lot of work on it when I figured out we were going to have to move, painting and repairs and such. I have the appraisal in hand, I have the survey in hand, and I have had the septic pumped and inspected. We have a brand new well that was installed this year. So there's that. And I'm still trying to do cleaning and improvements, and we'll be posting updates and pictures as I get stuff taken down, because I'm told when you're trying to sell your house on your own that people don't like to see your shit in it. So that's a work in progress between me taking care of the husband and doing all this other stuff. I spent 4 hours on the phone the day before yesterday, and then yesterday spent probably 3 hours on the phone trying to get assistance from different organizations. So there's that. I just wanted to put it out there that you don't really know what somebody else's situation is or how they're surviving. There are a lot of people who are getting SNAP benefits and EBTs and stuff like that who are working, and single mothers. I was approved not to work because I needed to take care of my husband, but we have no income. So be mindful of that when you're judging people. Be mindful of those single mothers who are buying their children cupcakes or buying a birthday cake. And if you're so inclined and you're in a position to do so, please volunteer or give to your local food banks. My local food bank has saved my ass here more times than I can count. So I just wanted to put that out there for you from somebody who never thought she'd be in this position at 54 years old. Much love to you all. I hope you're well. And love and unity is the answer, folks. Not politics, not a party, Republican or Democrat. That's not the answer. So, much love. Take care.